maybe lighter color and also a turn of the level. You see it's pretty and glittering. And then hello everyone, today we'll learn how to create this risograph tritone pattern generator in TouchDesigner. The core idea is we're gonna stack 3 colors of ink onto a paper texture, and each color will have a granular pattern and the color overlaps and mimic the real ink. For example, the pink and yellow will give you the mix of orange, and all those overlapping gives you the risographic effect. Basically, I will teach you the basics of how to create this effect. For my paid members, I created this component where you have preset color combinations. Also, I included 4, actually 3, because this one is from TouchDesigner, assets you can use. It's very versatile. You can try different operation methods to get different results. I'll walk you through. This is the color palette, and once you reset, you will reset to the original color, and you can, for example, change any of the color palette here. I also use the LFO to drive you can use it to drive the certain parameter here, so it's automates by itself, and you can add the audio reactivity to it, which I will do in the next video, how to add audio reactivity to this component. So in the second tab, we have the density of the pattern and the granular. And the steps is, as you can see, the pattern here. If we put 1, there will be no grade, and if we put, for example, maximum 20. We can also change the registration is the dissonance, because when you do the ink, you will have differences if you know position it precisely, so this is to mimic that. And for different noise, you can control the patterns in the back. Also changing the resolution of the pattern. And then the last one is the motion I added to it. It will be more clear if we close this one. Different pattern combination with this. It's very, very fun to play with. And you can use it on top of other stuff. Alright, and I've included an explanation here on which control each and the default branch here. You can check the project file yourself. And anyways, I will teach you the main basics of how to create this visual effect. Let's get started. Before we started, I will give you an overview of the network. This is the final texture here. We are overlaying 3 different noise texture together, and we have stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. We layer and layer using multiply, and finally use this as a texture we can add on top of other image or video of choice. It's really pretty, especially when you add mono and adjust the level here with the combined method. And then when you turn down the period, for example, this one and the last one, you're able to get really fine result. Our first stack, which is construct with the ink color and the paper texture. For the ink color, we're gonna use a noise, and this is the parameter I'm using. You can copy and paste, and this is the resolution I'm using. By the way, to control the final resolution, which I expose it as a parameter in my custom component, you would need to set a resolution normally for a custom component. And all the red note here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 of the note here, you need to set the same resolution as this one, so that will stay consistent. In this case, I'm putting 1024. You can choose the resolution you want. Then connect the noise to invert, and for the invert, you can use it to create different variation of the texture. Noise is optional, but if you create a component, you are able to get more diversified result. And add a ramp, and this is the only change the resolution, and then add a level. In the step here, turn on apply step size 0.1. We're gonna turn this into discrete band. After adding this, you will have a discrete band texture here. Then add the band to a level, change the low and high to set a threshold for our texture. Then add another noise. You can animate it using apps time seconds, and this is the seed and period I'm using, and connect it to a level, change the RGB. So this is to mimic the brush, which mimic the uneven ink density seen on the real resin prints. Just add more texture. And also you can change whatever the seed here or the period here, try out different harmonious, etc. You're able to get a different texture. So for example, if I show you here with a completely different harmonious, maybe a completely different period, you see, and then the pattern changed. Okay, after these two, add to a composite, choose operation multiply, then connect it to a level. We're gonna add our first color here. This is the color I'm using to create the pink color. After that, adding the transform to add motion to it. So what I did here is add a transform and translate the X and Y using the motion here, which I will talk to you in a minute. Then for the paper texture, the paper texture is constructed by two things. One is the cream texture with a constant. This is the number I'm using. And then another one is a noise. Create a fiber texture. And again, the numbers, and then connect it to a level, lower down the RGB. Then combine them together using multiply. Afterwards, you combine the pink and our paper texture together using, let me check, multiply. The ink on top, paper underneath. Once we have our first stack, for our second and third, we're just gonna copy and duplicate. You can select the whole network over here and just copy one more time here, then you will have the similar thing. For the second one, I add absolute time. It will have this shifting movement. It's subtle movement. One difference for this band, I'm using vertical. The other one is horizontal. So we have vertical bands and horizontal bands. When you combine them together, stack 1 and stack 2, you will have these grid bands. This is the important thing we need to change. And then you just combine them together using operation average. Mask is the same, also the number here is the same, and the masked multiply is the same. So the gloss here is used for all these three. It's connected to our masked 1 and masked 2 and masked 3. I think the important thing for you to see is just the color here. To create the yellow color, you use this number and then connect it to a transform. I'm using some expression. Did I use the same? Let me check. Actually different ones. So I applied slightly different translation, but you can use exactly the same or experiment. The key here is to make it subtle. You see this tiny movement. I used the chop to get this data, and roughly it will change in between minus 0.005 to 0.005. And after stack 2, we're gonna add stack 3. And stack 3, as we copy and paste, this is the parameters I'm using, and then this is the apps time I'm using. This is still the same, doesn't change, but for this one we don't need the band, so just copy this gray color because we already have like horizontal and vertical, so this one we'll just keep it a solid color. And then this again, average and mask, same number. The mask is in range here, so again like filter out certain dots, and then mask connected to blotch. And for the color here, we're gonna use these numbers to create the blue color. All right, and then you can also add the transform here, like me, so you have this kind of movement. All right, and then we combine those three different color palettes, noise, color, ink, to get this color texture, which is really cool. And then finally we're gonna add the stirks. Stirks is another like texture in the printing, so you can think of just adding on top of this fine granular texture another textures. You can be very creative here, changing the pattern and texture to get a different look than mine. This is the parameter I'm using. The same thing is you want to use a very tiny movement here. Here I'm using ups time seconds multiplied by 0.05. Again, I lower down with the level, and then here I'm using multiply to get this texture. And add to a now, call it final, add to a out. Oh, this is not necessary, this is for my component, but anyways, and this is our texture. And with this texture, by changing the parameters here, so for example, you change each noise seed and the period, you are able to control the texture and also harmonious. As for the band I have in my component, was controlled by these step size here. By changing the step here, you are able to get different variation, different grade numbers. I'll put 0.1. Once we have the base texture, we're gonna add the motion. The motion, I'm using a noise chop in the channel here. We're gonna add these 6 channels. Add amplitude, so it will return us minus 0.005 to 0.005 range. It's a random value between this range, and this tiny movement is used to simulate the registration slips that occurs during the reso printing. I'm using it to drive the things you have here, like we saw in the beginning, drive the translate X and Y of the texture, and drive each of them. The first color, the second color, and the third color. That's it. The 3 different color palettes, you combine them together, make it really finery, and using the level steps to create the bands texture to create more dynamic looks. And finally, using on top of other image or video or add audio reactivity is really nice. This is using another texture, and I can change different. So if I change the steps to be 1, it will also have very nice looks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn down the blocket, and also the density of the noise. And then let's add, for example, 10 steps. Maybe not this color. And you can also change, in this case I find it's too intense, I use a light color, or maybe lighter color, and also I turn off the level. You see it's pretty and glittering. And then for example the second one, also if you turn off the level or play around with the invert and level here, you're able to get different results. Lighter color, for example, lighter color is really pretty, it's very glittering. And then the last one, You can also add a movie video in the background to get this look, and without the feet it will looks better. And the last one, we have these butterfly from TouchDesigner. Okay, I'm gonna change another color. This is like pretty. Again, you can add a level. This texture works well with a level and the mono. By adjusting the parameters, you'll get refined texture, which is pretty fun to work with. And hope you found this useful, and I will see you next time. If you want the exact project files, remix-ready templates, and commercial use assets, they're all on my Patreon. Download and project notes included, so you can remix faster and adapt it to your own creative direction.